First, I just want to preface any comments I make by saying that this is only my experience, and I don't want to speak for a plane load of people who have their own fears and angst about what happened. But what I heard was what sounded like static, and then this loud shooting sound down the plane, and then right behind it the same thing, two sort of loud sounds. And the lady next to me heard it too, and we both looked at each other with that, kind of look. Mm-hmm. And then seconds later, I heard what sounded like a panicked captain. He could have just been deliberate, saying, "We're in trouble. We're going down." And I was very clear about that. And then the flight attendants, of course, started taking action. And they appeared somewhat panicked to me, but. When you think your plane's going down and they heard the same message, they're just humans, but they did their jobs as far as, securing the bins and all. But we thought the masks were coming down, and the masks didn't come down. And one flight attendant said, "Captain, the masks aren't coming down, deploy the mask," or something like that. Oh. And then, of course, I'm sure everybody went through their private moments of of their experiences. And my moment was that, okay, so this is how I'm going to die, and at least it will be quick. I had two friends on that flight, and we debriefed afterwards. We weren't sitting together, and they heard the same things I heard. We're in trouble, we're going down. And one of my friends said, "I don't think we were supposed to hear that." So my thoughts is that this pilot is in hyperarousal mode, which I want my pilot in if we're in trouble, and he thinks he's communicating to the flight attendants and communicating to the tower. I'm just speculating, I'm not a pilot, that we're in trouble, we're going down, and we started dropping very quickly. And so my experience after everything has happened, and I'm not dead when I thought I was going to be, is like most people, we're still thinking about this. I mean, I think most people keep kind of ruminating over those feelings and the feeling that you're getting ready to die. But I do want to say, and maybe other passengers will be angry with me for saying this, I would still fly Southwest. I would still fly with that crew. I think they just need to be more careful, and that maybe a little less panicked acting. Another thing I found interesting was, what's the value of that you think you're dying? Well, to Southwest, it's $200.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Does that make it all better?
Oh, yes, right, exactly. No, I mean, because my friends were going, "What's the value of that?" Well, the value of that to them is $200. So I thought that was kind of interesting.